Alright guys, so I'm in my wife's car, so sorry if it's bumpy, but I only wanted to talk to you a little bit about how bad we are as a culture when it comes to putting people in boxes, because I don't know why we think people can't grow in life. You know, just because you know a person to be bad when you were in high school or when you were in college, or because you had a bad experience with them at some point, maybe in your work career, that doesn't mean that that person has to stay in that box that you put them in. People change and people grow. But we are under this impression in the country that once a person is bad or once a person is a dog or a hoe, they are forever that. And it's just not fair, because, you know, we were all born with this stain of sin. It doesn't make sense to judge a person when they try to do right. You know, I often look at people in this country when they actually try to change, right? When men who used to cheat, they try to go straight and narrow, and the first thing we say about them is not him with his cheating self, you know, or not this woman that used to be so bad back in the day. Why do we do that to people? We wouldn't want someone to do that to us, but here it is now. We are so comfortable to do it to others because we think that our box is the box that should represent and define them throughout their lives, and it's just not good. And I feel like a video had to be done on it because, you know, this black crab syndrome that we call it, it's really pervasive in this country, and it robs a lot of people of connecting. You know, when we talk about connecting, neighbors don't know neighbors anymore. Friends aren't really friends. You know, the people you went to school with will walk right past you in the mall or in the bank like you don't even exist. And it's because we think that everybody is just in this permanent box, and once you're there, I can't be friends with you. I can't be kind and cordial to you, because you used to be a drug dealer, you used to thief money, you used to sleep around with any and everybody. That's not the case. We gotta stop putting people in boxes like this, guys, because life is too complex, too dynamic. There's too many things going on that we don't understand to say that that person will always be what and who we think they are. So it's just a little video saying, let's do better, folks. Let's stop judging people, and when we see people trying to do right, let's encourage them. Let's stop trying to peel away the layers, trying to find one blemish to say, see, I told you they wasn't really right. Let me show you this scandal from 1996. Like, what? Are you serious, bro? That's who I used to be. Who I used to be is not who I am now. I always like to tell people, if the last time you knew someone was maybe a couple of months to a year ago, you don't know that person. You don't know who that is. There's so much that has happened to me within 1 year. If you really only knew me a few years ago, you don't know who I am anymore. The people who knew me back in school may say Harrison used to be a player. You know, that old light-skinned fella there who just be posting all these positive messages on Facebook. Don't mind him. He used to be a player. Really? I used to be. When I was young, just like every other Bahamian man, or man in general. But I grew up very early, and I realized that that wasn't healthy. If I wanted a family, if I wanted a woman who could trust me, depend upon me, whom I can give security to, I had to change my ways. I learned that very early on. And so other people should have that same opportunity to learn. Just because they're not where you are, just because they didn't learn it as early as you, don't give them wrong for that. Instead, love that person, man. Help that person try to change truthfully. Don't try to be that thorn in their foot that causes them to revert back. Be a friend, be that aid that helps them to continue on their journey. All right? Let's do better, man.